The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to raucous Lane Stadium, the home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And it's time for Lane Stadium to get rocked, a run out unlike any other. This is Enter Sandman. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Matthews. And they're able to get him down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. They go with a direct snap. Enough for a first down at the 37.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the 3rd down conversion.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. And the Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
snap to the back. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. The Vols line up with a first and goal. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. On the option, it's Barnett. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Hokies pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to find room. It's Smothers. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard, and the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Hokies, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Powerful offense back out in the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Finds his man. It's Matthews. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Ball handed off. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. The Vols will come to the line to run the hurry up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Breaks free. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off with the shotgun. The pick pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the Vols will line up here on 1st down and goal. Check out this call on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Tennessee. They cap the drive with 6 points. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Drunkenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Going to try to use his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Green toward the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Play action here on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Vols.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Over the middle, it's Selden. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Fighting off the defender. He's swarmed by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it away and get us going in the second half. kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down. Football comes out. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, and try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Man tackled after a small pickup there. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Hokies, to put them on top now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Lewis. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Jefferson. Has the first down and more. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Took contact on the throw. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He escapes the pocket. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Now it's 3rd down and long from the 10. Are they thinking 2 plays to get the first? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
But they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. What a throw by the sophomore quarterback.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The ball's with 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Jefferson. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Balls are in the red zone now. A direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Working clock with the ground game. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking right, this one caught. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it, no problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Great job by this defense against the screen. Quarterback's trying to bait this defense. Seemed to me he was underestimating the speed of that pass rush. Good job of bringing him down for that sack.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Grab made by the tight end. And the defense wraps him up.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Their last chance here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. It goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as because we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. They go from jubilation to frustration. Touchdown here in overtime, taken off the board. We'll get backed up and have to try it again. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.